Imagine a dress so powerful it doesn't just change the world of fashion, it shifts market caps and investor sentiments worldwide. Intrigued yet? Lisa Manaban from BLACKPINK didn't just attend the Met Gala 2025. She may have walked in as a visual asset in a high-stakes luxury chess game. What if I told you the Met Gala wasn't just about fashion this year? It was the launch of a billion-dollar strategy, and Lisa was at the center of it. Stay tuned because we're diving into how one dress might have changed everything. Everyone saw the headlines. Top 5 best dressed. Lisa's daring look sparks debate. A new era of fashion icons. But underneath the applause and criticism lies a question very few dare to ask. Was this look designed to turn heads or turn profits? The story begins long before Lisa set foot on the Met Gala red carpet. Let's set the scene. A meticulously crafted outfit embroidered with haunting faces, a floor-length silhouette that merges elegance with symbolism, and colors that contrast sharply with the Met's more traditional aesthetics. The buzz was instant. The dress wasn't just beautiful, it was unsettling. Some called it bold, others called it inappropriate. But almost everyone couldn't look away. And that's exactly the point. Enter the possible puppet master, LVMH. While Lisa's fans were busy dissecting her hairstyle and makeup, sharp eyes in the business world were watching something else: stock charts. 'Cause when Lisa moves, the market watches. Her brand value isn't just astronomical, it's a force of commerce. With over 106 million followers across platforms, Lisa's reach is a marketing weapon in itself. And if you're the world's most powerful luxury conglomerate, wouldn't you leverage that? Let's talk strategy. LVMH doesn't deal in chaos, they engineer narratives. The dress Lisa wore was more than fashion. It was marketing psychology wrapped in couture. Every thread, every color, every detail was engineered for virality. The controversy? Designed. The press? Guaranteed. Clicks? Inevitable. But why stir the pot? 'Cause in luxury, attention is currency. Now think deeper. Lisa's fans aren't just supporters, they're digital evangelists. When they post, they spread. When they defend, they amplify. So the outrage wasn't a bug, it was a feature. The more polarizing the outfit, the more valuable the visibility. But here's where the plot thickens. Imagine a scenario where Lisa's look causes a spike in social media mentions, which correlates with an increase in search volume for Louis Vuitton and LVMH-related products. Now imagine investor sentiment riding on that buzz. This isn't far-fetched, it's fintech psychology at its finest. Revenue sharing, digital rights, royalties, these are no longer music industry terms. They're the mechanics of the new age celebrity economy. Lisa BLACKPINK is not just building a legacy as an artist, she's becoming a brand architecture. In the old days, fashion shows were passive events. Now they're algorithmic wars. Lisa's appearance at the Met Gala wasn't just about a dress. It was a strategic placement in a marketing funnel so complex that it blends PR, finance, digital behavior, and loyalty economics. Consider this. What if Lisa has back-end participation in the success of this campaign? What if her royalties are tied not just to music, but to her role as a marketing node in a global luxury web? Suddenly, the Met Gala red carpet becomes a revenue generator. And then, boom, the climax. The faces embroidered on her dress weren't just design elements. Fans speculated they represented power, legacy, and rebellion. Some even joked, was that the ghost of outdated fashion norms? Others dug deeper. Was it a visual metaphor for the generational transfer of power, from traditional European luxury gatekeepers to Asian global influencers? And right there, the narrative shifted. Lisa wasn't just wearing a dress. She was the story. And LVMH may have written it. If you think this is wild, ask yourself, why does one appearance cause multiple international outlets to update stock-related headlines? Why does an outfit trend not just in fashion circles but in investment forums? 'Cause this is no longer entertainment. It's entrepreneurship dressed as elegance. Lisa, knowingly or not, is setting the tone for how Gen Z and Gen Alpha consume luxury. Not as static products, but as emotional, ideological, and financial statements. And for brands like LVMH, this isn't just marketing, it's survival. So next time someone tells you that dress was controversial, ask them, controversial for who? The critics or the competitors? Before we wrap, here's your teaser. Lisa might just be the first K-pop idol whose wardrobe moves market caps. And if you think this Met Gala moment was big, wait till you see the next move in LVMH's fashion empire. Because this isn't just a fashion moment, it's a financial case study disguised in couture. The deeper you dig, the clearer it becomes. Lisa's appearance at the Met Gala wasn't merely iconic. It was infrastructural. She didn't just attend an event. She activated an entire economic ecosystem. And the players? Not just fashion critics or fans, but analysts, investors, and brand strategists. In today's world, a single image can hold more power than a press release. Lisa's look wasn't just styled, it was engineered. With every step she took on the Met Gala carpet, she didn't just showcase a dress. She showcased a brand vision, a calculated signal sent directly from the headquarters of luxury innovation, LVMH. It's no coincidence this look came just as Louis Vuitton, under the direction of Frederic Arnault, is doubling down on merging fashion with cultural impact. They knew Lisa wouldn't just walk, she'd own the conversation. Now, here's where things get really interesting. When Lisa walked up those famous steps in New York, millions of fans across the globe tuned in instantly. Within 48 hours, her look was trending in over 26 countries. Her name alone generated hundreds of millions of impressions. For a public company like LVMH, this kind of digital footprint is priceless. Or rather, highly valuable. Because in the world of brand valuation, impressions are assets. And Lisa? She is, at this point, a billion-dollar asset herself. Then came the controversy, images surfacing online with viewers claiming that the art featured on Lisa's dress included a portrait of Rosa Parks. That triggered a flood of conversations online. Was this a tribute? A misstep? The dress, in fact, featured the work of artist Henry Taylor, a known voice in contemporary Black American portraiture. The debate exploded. But here's the strategic layer behind the headlines. Every tweet, every TikTok, every think piece kept Lisa and Louis Vuitton at the center of global attention. In digital branding, this is known as attention arbitrage. You trade controversy for cultural capital. And done right, it becomes a branding jackpot. While many saw only drama, LVMH saw data. Every spike in Google Trends, every rise in engagement told a story. Lisa's presence is magnetic. The numbers back it up. Her Instagram? Over 106 million followers. And growing. The Met Gala exposure alone likely brought in tens of thousands of new followers, who now form part of her monetizable audience. That's not just influence, that's revenue potential. Behind the scenes, you better believe business analysts were watching. Because when you move this much cultural energy, the finance world pays attention. Investors analyze these moments, connecting the dots between brand heat and shareholder value. And while a stock chart may seem cold, make no mistake, Lisa's heat was on it. Even short-term lifts in brand sentiment can influence investor confidence in luxury conglomerates like LVMH. And this is where legacy building comes in. Lisa isn't just being styled, she's being positioned. Like a luxury asset in motion. Her involvement with Louis Vuitton is part of a bigger play. One that includes global expansion into Asia, the digitalization of luxury experiences, and the evolution of celebrity brand ownership. Lisa's visibility brings in younger demographics, especially Gen Z buyers who want aspirational luxury with cultural relevance. And Lisa? She's the perfect gateway drug to both. So while the fashion press covered the silhouette and fabric, business insiders saw something else entirely. They saw how Lisa has become an invisible shareholder in LVMH's global strategy. She's not listed on the board, but make no mistake, her name is inked in impact. And if you're wondering whether this all ends on a red carpet, think again. LVMH knows this is just the first act of a much bigger rollout. With Lisa as their muse and cultural anchor, the next chapters could include exclusive capsule collections, branded digital experiences, and deeper cross-market collaborations. Every move from here on is chess, not checkers. It's no wonder Frederic Arnault is being closely watched by investors, critics, and even his own industry peers. The son of Bernard Arnault is chairman and CEO of LVMH Moët Hennessy Louis Vuitton. Once the richest man in the world, Frederic Arnault isn't just playing the inheritance game, he's rewriting it. And Lisa? She might just be his queen on the board. Before we wrap, here's your teaser. Lisa might just be the first K-pop idol whose wardrobe moves market caps. And if you think this Met Gala moment was big, wait till you see the next move in LVMH's fashion empire. Because sometimes the most powerful deals don't happen in boardrooms, they happen on red carpets. When a single dress, worn by the right person, can shift consumer behavior, media narratives, and yes, even financial markets. That's not hype. That's leverage. And Lisa? She's mastered it. This story has sparked your curiosity. Don't look away just yet. This is only the beginning. The future of fashion, global influence, and billion-dollar brand strategies is unfolding right before our eyes. And trust me, you won't want to miss what's coming next. If you're captivated by the way luxury, culture, and power collide in today's world, hit that subscribe button. Share this with a friend who still believes fashion is only about clothes, and leave us your thoughts in the comments. Do you think this was a masterstroke of strategy or a fortunate coincidence? Stay with us, because this narrative is only getting started, and the next chapter is going to be even more extraordinary. Because in a world where attention is traded like stock, Lisa BLACKPINK might just be LVMH's most powerful investment. And you just witnessed the proof. See you in the next drop.